Tyler Mahoney here, Mahoney Outdoors, and your friendly Lee Summit area fishing administrator. I want to talk about a quick tip, quick little trick that I think a lot of people, including myself, overlook and have overlooked for a long time, many years, on how much line you're putting on your spool. I know a lot of us are just, we eyeball it and think, okay, that's about right, but we don't really know for sure how much is on there and how much is left on the big spool. Well, here's a trick for you where it's a mathematical equation, super simple, that you will be able to know exactly how much line is on your spool and also on the big spool that you're pulling it from each and every time. And it basically boils down to knowing how many inches per turn of your reel handle that your reel reels in. So this particular one, this Lew's, on one full turn reels in 32 inches. So all you have to do is decide how many yards you want on your rod. I decided I wanted 100 yards of this 8-pound test on this reel. So I converted that 100 yards to inches, which comes out to be 100 yards times 3 feet per yard times 12 inches per foot, 3,600 inches. And you just set up the simple equation. If I know it's 32 inches per turn, 32x equals 3,600 inches. You just divide 3,600 divided by 32 and you get X number of turns, which comes out to be about 12 turns is what it ended up being. And so I knew I had to reel this 112 times to get exactly 100 yards of line on my spool. And so that allowed me to know exactly how much was on here. It also allowed me to know how much was left on the big spool that I was pulling from. Like I said, it took me a long time to put all that together and finally realize, like, holy cow, there's a simple way using math. Can't believe it, actually using math like they said I would in high school, for a real world application in fishing. So I hope that helps. I hope it makes sense. If you have any questions, feel free to just comment and leave them below. As always, thanks for being a part of the group. Keep it going and invite others that you know that like to fish around the Lee Summit area. Invite them to the group and to be a part of the community. It's a great resource for just learning about all things fishing in Lee Summit and just fishing in general. We'll plan on chatting with you all soon.